apparently I'm dealing with either children or the mentally retarded. So in the event that I'm dealing with either or, I'm going to explain it to you as if you are a child or as if you are mentally deranged. This here is Mr. Negroman. Mr. Negroman is not me. Mr. Negroman is his own indivisible entity. He is a conduit. He is a conduit to an independent thought that does not reflect my own. Well, you were expecting me to talk while I was smoking. No. Fucking report here is that Mr. Negroman is going to tell you the difference between a legal person and a fictional person. Hello, I'm Mr. Negroman, and I am a fictional person. My opinions reflect that of the content creator, but the content creator is the Mr. Negroman of YouTube. Because if James Lucrative over here was not the fucking conduit of YouTube, well then YouTube couldn't ban him. But YouTube has banned your videos in the past, hasn't he? Yes, he has. Yes, YouTube has. YouTube has banned previous accounts, previous incarnations of my being. So, yes, you are my Mr. Negroman, and I am their Mr. Negroman. That sounds like it sucks. It does suck. It does suck. I don't have any rights online. But because I don't have any rights online, I'm also not liable for the things I say. Or the things that just as you are not liable for the things I say, and I'm not liable for the things you say. That sounds very complicated. It is very complicated. You have to be you have to have at least a 200 IQ and watch Rick and Morty to understand this shit. But luckily you have me around. And then I'm Mr. Negroman. Give them an example of, I like Isis. You like Isis, Mr. Negroman? That's pretty intense. She was very cute. She was very cute. But I don't think you were talking about the big titted girl, Mr. Negroman. It doesn't matter because I'm a fictional person, so nothing I say makes any merit. That's true. It's true. As a fictional person, nothing he says holds merit in the court of law. He can say he likes ISIS all he wants to. I can also like child porn. He can also like child porn. Just as Nathan Larson. Nathan Larson's a cool guy. You can't be saying shit like that, Negroman. Sure he can, because I'm a fucking fictional person. There you go. There you go. He's a fictional person, and yes, I could technically ban you right now, Mr. Negroman. But you wouldn't. I wouldn't, but I could. You could, but then fucking you'd be a hypocrite. I would be a hypocrite. But the point is that, yes, under the pretense that Mr. Negroman here is a fictional person, I could ban him. But then if Mr. Negroman decides to kill your family, decides to say he's going to kill your family, make a bomb threat, post instructions how to make a bomb threat, there ain't much you can do about it. Because you have defined Mr. Negroman as a fictional entity. The only way you could hold Negroman accountable is if he was a legal person. And if he was a legal person, well then you couldn't ban him. It has to be one or the other. It sounds like people want to have their cake and eat it too. That's exactly what it is, Mr. Negroman. They want to have their cake and eat it too because they're fucking fat Americans. Well, that's just too fucking bad. It is too fucking bad. So, Mr. Negroman, what do you think they should do? Well, I don't really care what they do. They just need to fucking make a decision and stop being little faggots. Yeah. Either Mr. Negroman is fully responsible for himself as an indivisible entity, or Mr. Negroman is a fictional entity, and he is but a conduit to somebody else who is taking the liability of Mr. Negroman. In this case, that'd be you. In this case, that would be me. But I am the Mr. Negroman of YouTube at this juncture. And on another website, I am the Mr. Negroman of 4chan, and I am the Mr. Negroman of Facebook, and I am the Mr. Negroman of Reddit. Do you see my point? Either moderators have to be responsible for all the content therein, illegal or legal, or you cannot ban people, and you would be entitled to plenty of reimbursement. That sounds like my free shit. Give me that shit. You just fucking your balls dropped there, Mr. Negroman. Hells yeah, I want my free stuff. Give me my free stuff. So that's the choice you have to make. Either you're gonna deal with I like ISIS and I'm gonna make bomb threats, or you're gonna deal with give me my free stuff, nigga. That is your choice, not Mr. Negroman's.